Hello everyone, it's TheOnlyGamer. Welcome back to Paper Mario 64. Last time we did a few things pertaining to getting things from the star spirits. I don't know, I'm very bad at recapping if you haven't noticed from the other 60 plus episodes. I'm very bad at everything pertaining to what we did last time. So I'm just not going to worry about it this time. However, we're going to be venturing into Bowser's Castle a little bit more. And hopefully getting a bit further into the place, I guess. I don't know. I'm so bad at this. I'm bad at intros and I'm bad at outros. I'm just bad at introducing myself and saying goodbye, I guess. There you go. There's a little bit of philosophical knowledge for you. A little fun fact. AMA you didn't even ask for. So... Actually, there is... no, wait, never mind. So these enemies are pretty cool. The, Paracoopas, I think they're called, or Paratroopers? I think that's what they're called. They actually don't attack unless they see you, which is, I mean... Actually, maybe that's not cool. Maybe that's just something that's always been a thing, and I'm just, like, now pointing it out. But it's pretty easy to sneak up on them if you get the jump on them, I guess. They do this really annoying thing, which they didn't do last time I fought them, last episode, where they call another member, and it's okay if they do it once, but then they start doing it 3 times in a row, and it starts to take up a lot of time, so... No thanks, fam. I'm not into that. Not into that at all. But yeah. So, I guess, instead of talking about the game, I could talk about myself for a little bit, because, you know, that's always a good thing to do. Talking about yourself. So let's see. What do I want to say? Recently, I haven't had a lot of time to record for my Let's Play of Paper Mario, and I always feel bad when I don't record, and I don't know why that is. This should be like, I don't know, I feel like I owe you guys something. I don't know. I feel like if I don't like keep to a schedule or whatever, that everything's just gonna fall through. Like, I have a friend who... he hasn't, like, uploaded in, like, almost 2 months, and it's irritating to know, like, because I'm part of the videos that he's recording, right? So I want to see what it looks like when it's complete or whatever. But he won't finish editing the videos, and I know he has free time, but I guess that's just him. He doesn't feel strongly towards doing it as I do, which is understandable, and I guess I can respect that. I guess I can, whatever. But I don't know. It's just kind of irritating knowing like how seriously you take something and you can like see someone else take it so lightly. But I don't know, sometimes I get like that too. I don't really feel like recording or editing. Yeah, editing is way too many syllables. So I don't know, sometimes I just don't feel like I'm up to it, or sometimes I go to record and it just doesn't start off well, so I just kind of end it and scrap the episode. So really it all depends on how I feel, and recently I haven't felt very motivated, I guess. Especially because, I don't know, I'm dealing with like a lot of personal life things, and oh my goodness, I've never heard that before, right? TheOnlyGamer, you have a personal life? What? That's so outrageous. Oh great, this guy's gonna be annoying. Let's see. I've never actually been hit by this attack, so this is me. This is gonna be an interesting experiment. I could totally dodge it if I wanted to, but I don't really care. I guess I should find out eventually. 7, alright, so that would probably do about, what, 10 10 damage. That's not too bad, I guess. But yeah, I'm sorry. I'm not the best at being active. I want to be the best I can when it comes to this channel and uploading. But sometimes I fall short. And I don't know. It's really irritating because I know I can do better, but I don't want to do better. I'm just like kind of tired all the time. And I don't know if you guys have like ever dealt with something like that. But it's really frustrating, like wanting to do something but not having the energy to do it. Because I don't know, it feels like you could have done it if you would have like tried a little bit harder, but like you just don't feel like putting in the extra effort or whatever. Okay, hey, something new to talk about. Here's a hammer, brother. These enemies are new to the fighting scene, I guess. So let's go ahead and tell on them, I guess. But yeah, I'm sorry for going on that little tangent. I just wanted to talk about it real quick. I just want to say I'm sorry. I haven't been the best Let's Player in the world, but I appreciate you guys sticking by me for this long, so thank you. You guys are great. Keep up the good work. Yada yada. Alright. These are the Hammer Brothers. You've seen these punks before, haven't you? Extra speed 12, attack power 5, defense power 1. Be careful of that hammer. If it hits you, you'll get shrunk in a wink. When the Hammer Bros get desperate, they'll hurl a ton of hammers, so watch it. These guys have been a pain for ages, so let's give them an old-fashioned whopping. As always, they're not to be underestimated. So the funny thing about Hammer Brothers is, even though they are turtles, you can't knock them on their shells. I guess that's funny, right? Also, Goombaria mentioned something about shrinking. I don't really want to demonstrate what shrinking is because it's pretty annoying. It basically what it is it physically makes Mario smaller, right? He like shrinks down to a very tiny Mario. Probably actually smaller than Goombario. There we go. I'll demonstrate because why not? I'm a cool guy. And what it does is it decreases your attack power just by a bit. I think by 1. And I don't know. It's just a hindrance. Like I've never had to deal with it before in the Let's Play, so I thought I should demonstrate what that is. Also, I just noticed we're at 2 health, 2 HP. I can't think for the life of me. So yeah, that was almost close. Blah! Welcome, worm. I'm called the guard door of Bowser's castle. It's my job to keep suspicious types from entering. You must be Mario. Let me guess. Do you want to go through here? Hmm? You want to get to the other side of this wall, right? Okay, then. Stand in front of me. So, if you don't stand in front of me, you come over here. Because, why wouldn't you? If I can do it. Hold on, what? Maybe it's time-based? What's the matter with you? Are you scared or something? Quick, come stand in front of me if you want to pass through. I don't have all day to wait for you to wander over here. I don't know. He said something I didn't read. Oh man, are you standing squarely in front of me? Okay, then I'll let you go through. Oh man, I didn't see that coming. Man, Bowser Door, you're just so tricky. But I'm pretty sure what he said is, are you something like, okay, well, you finally did, I don't know, it doesn't matter. You'll never escape from that impenetrable prison trial you like. All you'll do is exhaust yourself. I'll tell you what, if you make it up back here, I'll let you go through. How's that? Ah ha ha ha, I know you'll never make it. I hope you have a good time shaking and crying down there. Yeah, ha 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 ha. Yeah, I just kind of broke character. I didn't feel like reading all that in that slow voice. I have to do things, I have to do them fast, alright? Oh, Mario, you came at long last. As you can see, we're in a horrible situation. Princess Peach is who knows where, and her beautiful castle's being run by Bowser's horde staff of rejects. Nothing fills me with more joy than serving this castle with my heart and soul, but right now, there's nothing I can do. We have no choice but to rely on you now, Mario. Please, at least save our dear Princess Peach. So if you talk to these other guys, they say a few more things. This wouldn't have happened if we had been better defenses. I don't know. Alright, so they're just like, we could have been better. I still can't believe that all All Peach's castles. Okay. I don't know what this guy says. Mario, you've come to save us. I just knew you would. All the toads in here used to work. Okay. I don't care. Too much reading. I've lost interest. So if you break these boxes, you get a tasty tonic, and in this one you get a life shroom, which is very useful until you realize they give you like a lot of life shrooms during this dungeon because they expect you to die a lot. Foreshadowing? Probably not. This dungeon isn't too difficult, but it is a lot more challenging than any of the chapters before. There we go. It's a piece of cake to break these walls. The material's weak. These are much easier than the walls of Koopa Bros Fortress. You're really lucky if you have me. You're really lucky you have me along, aren't you? So yeah, it's a bit more challenging, but I think I'll be able to manage without 5 life shrooms. There is actually a fight later in this dungeon that I'm planning on doing. That might require a life shroom or 2, but if I do it right, I shouldn't need one. I actually have a pretty solid plan in place to not need one, I guess. So hopefully that goes according to plan. Also, if you remember at the very beginning of the episode, there was a badge block that I mentioned at the end of last episode that we could get. Basically, we're going to be getting that in a few. We're not going to get it quite yet. We could get it right now. In the last room was a door leading back to that place. We don't really need it right now. It's not really an important badge because I know exactly what it is. But yeah, we're not too concerned. So we had to use Latitude across the lava to get that switch. Funny animation quirk that it has. I'll show you in just a second when we have to go back on the lava. But when you're riding on the lava, it actually panes the cloud. Like it physically panes the cloud, and you can even see Lackluster. I'm sorry. He's kind of like sad about it too. But when you get on land, they're both happy. So that's great, I guess. Just a little fun thing I noticed while playing around with the game. So we gotta hit that switch too. You might be wondering, oh wait, there's a door right there, TheOnlyGamer. Why don't you go in there? Okay, well I'll go in there. It's just a chest. You can't really get it right now. We'll come back to that though, so don't you worry. But yeah, not much is happening right now. There's a bit of platforming, which is pretty cool. It's like a nice change of pace, especially since like the rest of this game is mostly RPG elements, and there's not much of the classic Mario platforming that you've come to love. But that's fine. Like, it's not supposed to be a platformer. It's supposed to be more of an RPG game. But I'm glad they sprinkled in a few platforming elements near the end. But yeah, that's all I have to say for now. So let's keep going, see what we can do. I think there is another switch up here. We need to get Lackluster back out. Or Spike, whatever he wants to be called, I guess. I'm not here to discriminate against names. So you might be noticing there was a mystery back there and a Thunder Rage right here. We can't get that yet. We technically could get it, but I'm not really concerned with getting it. So right here, you're starting to notice that we're switching between partners a lot. And that's because they're like, okay, well, we know you used all these partners like at least one time during the entire game. Let's go ahead and give them a bit more use before the thing ends. And they're just like, okay, let's just pile a bunch of partner sections together, and maybe it'll feel like they got a lot of use out of them. Also, I don't know, I should check the bow. I'm sorry. But yeah, I guess that's pretty cool. So right here, we can't go anywhere. We get these pretty cool lava designs. There was a lava design in the last room I wanted to show. Oh man, that sucks. Oh well, I guess you'll never know. Basically, in the room before this one, right before I got to the door, there was like this little golden, what is it called? The Renaissance paintings, the golden spiral or whatever, which they use to basically determine whether or not it's like a certain kind of quality. I don't know. There's like a thing in the lava that looks like that. But yeah. So right now I switched to bow because I wanted to see something. These guards up here notice you, but I want to see if I go into bow if I could like avoid that. Okay. Well, I guess I can't. That's fine. Uh-oh! Mario's right there! Now what are we supposed to do with this situation? I want to say what I want to say. I don't want to read this. Cammy Koopa told us something, but I'm drawing a total blank. I think she told us not to let him touch that switch. Oh no. Do you think that means we have to fight him? No! He'll wipe the floor with us. Stop your belly aching. Who says we should be afraid of Mario, huh? He's not so bad. Whatever happens, we can't let him push the switch. Don't you care that King Bowser needs our help? Come on, take this, plumber. Show him what you're made of. Why, we have no choice. Gotta be brave, gotta be. Attack! And so ends the, they're all dead now. So, R.I.P. You should have just let me hit the switch. Hate to be that guy, but so we need a title on this. Actually, before we do that, let's switch back to Watt, so I can pair. Oh, that is not Watt, but thank goodness we have the thing where we don't have to worry about who we switch to because it doesn't take up any turns. Haha, gotcha. Shout out to that badge, right? So we're gonna ideally try to paralyze as many of these as we can. We didn't paralyze 2 of them. That's fine, I guess. Now we're gonna use, let's see here. None of those. I wanted to use a Star Spirit. That way we can do 7 to all of them, making it a bit easier on ourselves. I'm pretty sure I'll be able to survive both of these guys' hits. Because Magic Koopa, I think, only does 2 if I block. This guy's not going to attack, so that's fine. And, okay. Great use of your time, Magic Koopa, thanks. So ideally we want to take out this guy first. And then we'll switch over to Goombario to deal, or to tattle on the Magic Koopa. And then we will, let's see. I can't really attack this guy yet because he's transparent, and I can't go past him either. For some reason, I have no idea, don't ask me. So our only option is to really attack the Magic Koopa, which is kind of frustrating. I think we'll just do nothing this round, which you can't actually do. That's actually an option. So yeah, let's switch over to Goombario. And I'm actually thinking about this quite a bit. And then we'll switch over and tattle on the Magic Koopa. Find out a bit more about it. This is the Magic Koopa. Magic Koopas are the elite magicians of the Koopa clan. XP 11, attack power 6, defense power 0. Tread carefully, Mario. Their magical attacks pack a serious punch. I'm not used to reading. Like, I forgot how to read, apparently. They know many nasty spells. We better beat them before they can do anything crazy. Okay, so they've already done quite a bit of crazy. Let's go ahead and use one of our items. I'm gonna go ahead and use the snowman one because it's probably the weakest of the ones I have, and we'll take out the rest of these guys, except for that one guy who's transparent for some reason. I don't know why. I'm not here to ask questions, really. So we took out those guys, and then we can take out this guy without even charging up the hammer, but I'll do it anyways for the effect, right? And we get 13 star points, and that's what we call a wrap. That's what we call a wrap, you guys. We don't get anything out of it, though. We just get to hit the switch, which I guess is pretty cool. So we hit the switch, and the lava starts to dry up. Great. Worth it. Totally worth almost dying, right? Yeah, it actually is. So, trick question, rhetorical even. Hey, what do you know? It looks like the lava cooled off. It looks like it's hard enough to walk on, too. Awesome, you rule, Mario. Okay, so on that note, I think that's time to call it quits. I've been recording for quite a bit now, and I think it's gonna need to stop here. It needs to end right now. Okay, so anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to leave a like. Next time, I will be continuing on in the Bowser's Castle, and hopefully I'll learn how to read properly. That's my one true goal. That way I'll stop feeling so bad about not being able to read properly. Let's see if I can think of anything else to say while I stall. Nope, can't think of anything. So anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed, and until next time, I'll see you guys later.